quarterback in the league. Oh, what a catch by Jay Nathaniel. Touchdown, Hurricanes!
Junior take a shot deep. Open target. Her third from left to right. Sets off. Oh,
Down!
watch him. He's gonna step. He's gonna go for. It fell from the sky into Aaron Ike's hand.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, CFSL fans, wherever you are joining us from. We are in the Bayou tonight as Florida is traveling to LSU. Joining me in the booth is Tank Monday. Tank, how we doing tonight?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. It's a warm day down here in LSU. We're looking at low 90s, about a 5-mile-an-hour wind right before kickoff. Tank, if you're the LSU Tigers, sitting here at a top 5 team, Florida coming in, only one win on the season, what do you want to see from LSU tonight?
You gotta dominate. You wanna see that you're not gonna lower your competition level up down to the players lower than you. You have to show that you're better. You have to really dominate this game.
Exactly. If you're LSU, there is absolutely no reason for you not to dominate this game as Florida starts off with the ball first. Jack Schmidt under center, 2 tight end set, 1 back. Hands off, and he is met in the backfield. Aaron King going nowhere on that first down. 2nd and 11 coming up.
Cash Thomas getting in the backfield there. He's just laying the wood on him, really.
And Tank, if you're Florida, upset is obviously on your mind. What do you want to see from the Gators tonight?
Be aggressive. Show that you're meant to be, that you're a better team. Show them that you came here to win, really and truly.
Aaron King with the 2nd down run. Again, another TFL for Cash Thomas, 3rd and long coming up.
Yeah, it's just I would rather see them pass a little bit, but I mean, you got to get your offense set, get them ready. Maybe try to get the defense lured in.
3rd and long, 2 receivers to the bottom, 2 to the top. Back off set to the right. Schmidt Schmidt at quarterback, motion the tight end. Takes the snap. He's looking, fires it over the middle, has his man, but met right away. Dylan Reed with the 6-yard catch, but LSU forcing Florida to punt.
Yeah, that was just you would want them to go for it all the way. That would maybe be something you would go on 3rd down and short, or 3rd and medium, but
Yeah, it was a good play from Florida. 6 yards is obviously what you want out of any given play as LSU gets out almost to the 45 here. But 6 yards is not going to get it done when you have 3rd and 14.
No, it's definitely not.
LSU Tigers on offense, 2 tight ends to the bottom of the screen, 2 backs and an offset eye. Motion the back. Takes the snap, hands off. Broken tackle, broken 1. Cade McClain gets 4 yards on 1st down, 2nd and 6.
A tough running, tough 4 yards there.
And for LSU under center, the senior Bo Dale, 2 tight end set, 1 back in the pistol. Hands off to McClain again, running left. He's zigging, he's zagging. He gets the 1st down for the Tigers.
Great play there. You'd rather see him run a little bit more straight, but still got the 1st down.
Yeah, I'd rather see him run north-south and lower his shoulder, but you got the 1st, can't complain. 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom. Play action to McClain. Dale looking, fires it downfield, has a man, missed tackle, and LSU, Nasir Pope, 19 yards to the 25-yard line, 1st down.
Yep, right 5 yards outside the red zone. Great throw from Bo Dale right over the middle.
Yeah, if you're LSU, you got the 3 and out on the 1st drive. This is exactly what you want to do on your 1st offensive drive, marching down the field on the Florida Gators.
Ted Nugget with the just woke up while retired right now. That's so funny. That's funny.
3 receivers, butt set to the bottom, back off set to the left. Dale takes a snap. He's looking, fires to Cade McClain out of the backfield. That's Warren Patterson with the catch. Warren Patterson loses 1 yard.
Yeah, you'd rather see him look upfield, but he went to his check down, couldn't get upfield. Good tackle.
Second and 11 coming up for the Tigers. Tight end to the bottom of the screen, back in the offset eye. Dale under center. Calling out his audible, sends receiver in motion, hands off to the receiver on a jet. Broken tackle, 2 broken tackles. J.J. Lang, 4 yards to make it to a 3rd and 7.
Another tough 4 from LSU. They're getting these tough yards, but they're getting these third and a little bit more manageable. This is a longer one.
3 receivers to the bottom, 1 to the top. Back off set to the left. Dale takes the snap. He's looking. Screen pass to the left. Dumps it off to his back. Cuts upfield. Lowers his shoulder. Broken tackle. Lowers it again. McClain inside the 10-yard line. 1st and goal coming up for the Tigers.
You got Chase McClain. That's tough. There's no other way to put it, but that's just tough running. A great play.
We've seen a lot of screen passes this year, and a lot of them have gone for really, really big gains, momentum gains, and you see it there from McClain setting up an easy 1st and goal for the Tigers. 3 receivers to the bottom. Dale under center. Drops back. He looks, fires, finds his man. And Wyatt Babineau stopped just short of the goal line.
Yeah, he should maybe could have put him in there if you gave him a better spot, but he got stopped right there.
LSU bringing out the big dogs. 3 tight ends, I formation. Dale running a play action, has about 3 guys open and finds Babineau. 2-yard touchdown. LSU leads 6-0.
He still got Babineau a touchdown. Hey, still found him.
Babineau got him down from the 5 down to the 2, and Dale said, you know what, big fella, I'm going to reward you. The kick is up. The kick is good. LSU has an early 7-0 lead. All right. Florida came out, 3 and out. LSU ran through them like a hot knife through butter. What do you want to see right here?
You want to see them kind of, tighten up. You want to see this offense show you something better than the first couple plays that you saw from them.
As A.J. Van Grupp gets 31 yards on the return, setting up the Florida offense nicely.
I have a Twitch update, 10-yard touchdown pass to Isaac Blevins as Michigan takes the 7-0 lead on Michigan State with 5:10 in the first.
Florida coming out, 2 backs offset, 2 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom. Drops back, fires over the middle, finds his man, and Brandon Webb with a tough 9 yards on 1st down.
Great catch, really good throw, great catch to it right in between the linebackers. He got lit up, but he good way to hang on to it.
Yeah, if you're Jack Schmidt, that's a dangerous throw. I mean, that's a hospital pass for what we like to call it, but it's a great catch, sets up a 2nd and short. 3 receivers to the top in a bunch, back into pistol, Schmidt under center, drops back, looking, taking a shot downfield, wide open is Brandon Webb. I'm telling you, every game, you could win a game in this league if all you ran were corner routes.
I've noticed that over and over again. If you just run corner routes, I feel like you would get down the field and probably win. You could.
Is it going to be a completion every time? No, but you're going to get 15 to 20 yards when you do complete it. 2 backs offset, 2 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom. Schmidt, play action, fires over the middle, finds his receiver on the slant, wide open. Brandon Webb again. It seems like Schmidt and Webb had a little bit of a conversation before this drive started and said, we got to get this going.
He said, man, you got to give me the ball. He's one of their best receivers, those hands. And I got to see why his last name is Webb.
And everything's getting caught in that web, baby.
You know it.
1st and 10 inside the red zone for the Gators. 3 receivers, bunch set to the top, back in the pistol. Schmidt under center, drops back. He's looking, finds his man on a drag route, and it's Jace Jones Jr. for a 5-yard reception on 1st down.
Yeah, Jace Jones Jr., good play there.
2nd and 5, just outside of the 10-yard line. 2 back offset, tight end to the top. Receiver in motion. Schmidt takes the handoff and hands it to the receiver on the jet motion, and Duke Hancock is going nowhere. Bethany Moreland with her first TFL of the night.
Great play, good way to set the edge and just take him down.
Yeah, she said, no, sir, you're not getting outside on me. 2 receivers to the bottom, 2 to the top. Schmidt in the pistol. Takes the snap. He's looking. He's rolling out right. He fires off his back foot, and Carlos De Leon with the deflection. Florida's going to have to settle for 3 here.
Not what you wanted. If you're Florida, you got down the field. Good way to get down the field, but you definitely would want to get a touchdown there.
Yeah, the way they got down there, Tank, I mean, it was a very methodical drive. It wasn't get 45 yards and then stop. It was 10 here, 15 here, 9 there. It's what you want to see from Florida. And they did stall in the red zone. And they got points, but on the road against the number 3 team, you need more.
You definitely need more if you want the upset.
As Jock Weinrich with 32 yards on the return, setting LSU up with a good spot.
Great spotters for them. That's not what you want to see from Florida, especially with this defense, the way it looked the first drive.
3 receivers to the top. Dale under center, drops back, fires, finds his tight end on a sit route, broken tackle, and Babineau gets a Tony 10 to set up a 2nd and inches. Two receivers to the top, 2 to the bottom, back offset to the right. Dale in the shotgun. Play action. He's looking. He fires it to the right, finds his man wide open on a comeback route. J.J. Lang, 16 yards, first down into Florida territory.
Great play there, wide open. Beat his, looks like it was zone. He just sat down right in the zone.
Yeah, it looks like it was a little bit of a cover 2. That corner kind of just sat down in the flat. The safety bailed deep, and that's a cover 2 beater right there. 3 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom. Dale in shotgun. Takes the snap. McClain flares out. Finds his man on a slant wide over the middle. Ryan Hall, 6-yard reception, 2nd and 4.
Good 6 yards there.
It's a very methodical drive by LSU so far. And Dale, 8 for 8.
Yeah,
3 receivers to the top. Back offset to the left. Dale in the shotgun, calling another screen. And this time he doesn't get it off. Sacked for 11 yards. Nora Hill, her first sack of the night.
Good play from Nora, not letting it not go anywhere. Is the first screen we saw from them went, got him all the way, got him good yardage, good way of stopping them right there.
Yeah, first screen, like you said, it got him down right inside the 5-yard line. That one, wrong direction. 3 receivers to the top, Dale under center. Motions the tight end to the bottom to a 2-by-2 set. He's looking. He's hit again. Dale, almost instant pressure. Randall White with the sack.
Oh, man. Randall White came in screaming. Nobody touched him. No, nothing. Just screaming and laid him out.
That wasn't even a tackle by Randall White. That was just I'm going to spear him and hit him as hard as I can.
He looked like, oh, my God. He looked like the water boy, really. He just came back there and just hit him. No, didn't wrap up or anything.
Florida fields the punt at the 10. Broken tackle. Van Grupp 13 yards. That's about the 25-yard line.
Looking at this LSU defense, they don't have any turnovers and no sacks, but I mean they've held them to just 3 points, Cade. So
yeah, if you're LSU, you're right where you want to be, and Florida's not in the shadow of their own end zone, but they're backed up. 3 receivers to the bottom. Schmidt under center, takes the snap, fires to the bottom of the screen, finds his man. Ricky Lewis for 4 yards, set up 2nd and 6.
These dink and dunk plays, it's worked the first round. Let's see if they can get into the end zone this time.
3 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom. Schmidt, the shotgun, takes the snap. LSU bringing pressure, hit as he throws, and finds his man on the slant, Brandon Webb again. He's not dropping anything right now.
Those hands, man, those webs. Somebody said, got to call him, there's a spider web in those hands, man.
I feel like in the era of NIL, he has to have some company that makes him gloves that actually look like a spider web.
He has to have like spider. Doesn't spider has to make gloves or something?
2 receiver set. Schmidt fires, finds his tight end. Dylan Reed, 5 yards. 2nd and 5 coming up.
That brings him 2nd and 5.
3 receivers to the bottom, 1 to the top. Schmidt in the shotgun. Takes the snap. He's looking. He's got all day. And he just throws it out of bounds. He had a man in the flat that he could have thrown to and had a chance to get the first down, but just overthrew it there.
Oh, wow.
2 to the top, 2 to the bottom. Schmidt in the shotgun, draws back, takes a snap, looking, and overthrows a wide open wide receiver. That is a missed opportunity for Florida.
2 back-to-back throws from Schmidt where he just overthrew his receiver. Not what you want to see when you want this upset.
Yeah, we were told by our producers that spider tack is actually used in baseball. So maybe Brandon Webb's got he's a dual sport athlete and he's using the spider tack that he uses over in baseball too.
I like that, you know.
LSU with a 10-yard return on the punt.
That's not the drive you wanted from Florida.
No, if you're Florida, you need it more than that. As Dale takes the snap, hands off to McLean, but that's a good start for the Florida defense. McLean loses a yard, sets up 2nd and long.
This defense is trying to keep him in it, really and truly. They really are.
Honestly, it's the only reason it's not a bigger game right now. I mean, you look at this game on paper, and Florida is just outmatched. They're on the road. It's a top 5 team. LSU, we know what their offense is capable of as Dale takes the read option, lowers his shoulder, and gets 9 yards to set him up 3rd and 1. But this is still only a 4-point game late in the first quarter.
Definitely. And if you're an LSU fan, you would think it'd be a blowout by now, really. If you're an LA or a player on the team, you'd think it'd be a blowout.
3 receivers to the bottom. Dale drops back, finds his man wide open. And Babineau with another 12-yard catch.
Great catch there by Babineau, getting hit and keeping on hanging on to the ball.
3 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom. Dale under center. McLean behind him. He drops back, rolls out to his left, and fires as he's hit, coming back to it. And J.J. Lang probably should have dropped that one. Loses 2 yards to set up 2nd and 12.
I think he didn't want to mess up Dale perfect 10 for 10 passing right now. I don't know. It's just a really weird, wonky play.
Yeah, I wasn't going to mention the perfect passer rating because I was called a few times last night for some announcer jinx. So I was trying to not speak it into existence. 2 receivers to the bottom, 2 to the top. Dale drops back, finds his man wide open. And I'm not going to say it was us, but that is Dale's first incompletion. Sets up 3rd and long. 3 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom. Dale drops back, another screen pass, finds McLean, and he is met right away. 4-yard loss, 4th and 16. LSU's got a punt.
Yeah, definitely. This defense, man, Florida's defense is really keeping them in this game. Like, it's a really thing that they're being aggressive. This is the defense you want to see. The offense has to match it.
Florida's going to field the punt at about the 25-yard line. He's got a little bit of blockers. He's got a little bit of a lane. Gets a good almost 20-yard return to near midfield, and that will do it for the end of the first quarter. LSU leads Florida 7-3. Stay tuned. You're watching the CFSL on PX1 Sports on YouTube. Start of the second quarter. Florida is near midfield. Probably their best field position all day. 2 receivers to the top, 2 to the bottom. Schmidt takes the snap, hands off to Aaron King. 4 yards on first down, makes 2nd and 6.
Good run by Aaron King there. Tough 4 yards. Good seeing the 2s in the chat. Nice seeing that.
2 receivers to the top, 2 to the bottom. Back offset to the left. Schmidt takes the snap. He's looking, he's dancing, he's throwing. Hit as he throws, and just airmails it to not force a turnover.
Yeah, had to get rid of it there.
Yeah, you can't take that sack, put you behind the chains, and can't force it to one of your guys. Maybe it ends up in a turnover. 2-by-2 set, back offset to the left. Schmidt takes the snap. He's looking, he's getting pressure. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Knocked away by that LSU pressure. 4th down coming up.
That D-line is just getting back there, and they're making it a hard day for Jack Schmidt.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Florida, the punt return sets you up in great field position. You were probably realistically about 25 to 30 yards away from field goal range as LSU returns the punt here. And you got 4 yards on first down. It's what you wanted, but 2nd and 3rd, you barely avoided sacks. It's not, I mean, it just seems like this Florida offense is a little disjointed right now.
That one drive that got all those 3 points really was they need to go back to, really.
Dale drops back, finds his back out of the backfield, and McLean steps out of bounds, loses a yard, 2nd 11.
Should to stay in bounds. Maybe should have let him a little bit inside more.
3 receivers to the top. Dale rolling out to his right, finds his receiver, broken tackle, finds Ryan Hall for 8 yards to set up a 3rd and short.
Great play to get them in good field position for this 3rd down.
Two receivers to the top, two to the bottom. McLean flanks Dale to the left. Dale in the shotgun. Play action, hands off to his running back, and McLean is met immediately. This Florida defense,
man,
they're showing up tonight.
They are, really and truly. It is absolutely insane. It's something that you weren't expecting. You would think this LSU offense would have came out and been high-powered, high-scoring, but this Florida defense is keeping them in it.
Florida getting a good return on the punt. Van Grupp, another almost 20 yards, setting the Florida offense up with great field position once again.
Van Grupp is this special teams and defense is putting Florida in great position. Let's see this offense do something.
I formation, motions the tight end out. Play action, Schmidt is hit immediately. Dropped for a 7-yard loss. Cash Thomas, first sack of the night.
Not what you want if you're Florida. Definitely not what you want. Had extra protection, and he still got back there.
That extra protection saw Cash Thomas and said, nah, man, go ahead. We don't want to.
Just looked at him. Just stared at him.
Three receiver bunch to the top. Schmidt under center. King behind him. Drops back. He's looking. Fires. Finds his man, and it is dropped. Jack Schmidt. Nowhere near the completion percentage of Bo Dale right now.
Nowhere near. But, you know, this D-line, got to give their D-line credit. They're just getting back there and making it a hard day for them.
2-by-2 set. Schmidt throws. Finds his man. Broken tackle. Dylan Reed, 5 yards. It's a good play, but it's not a good play when you're at 3rd and 17.
Again, it's those dink and dunk plays are really nice when you're 3rd and short, 3rd and medium. But again, like you said, it's 3rd and 17. You got to get more yards there.
The dink and dunk strategy is great, but it forces you to stay on schedule. If you have a bad play, let's say you have a sack or a TFL or something like that, or even a drop, you're now off schedule and your game plan has to change.
Yeah, and it can really, you can see it now with Florida. It just is, these plays where they've had drops and missed throws has really messed up their timing.
Dale takes the snap, finds his man on a drag route. Bryson Homan, his first catch of the night, 3 yards.
Good play there.
Two receivers to the top, two to the bottom, back into pistol. Dale in the shotgun, takes the snap. Play action, rolls to his left, or rolls to his right, and finds Ryan Hall on a comeback route. First down.
Those toes tapping on the sideline. Great catch there.
Yes, according to our producers, I was right the first time. I didn't need to correct myself. It was his left. Sometimes left and right are hard, okay? Two receivers to the top, two to the bottom, back flanking Dale to the right. Takes the snap. He's looking. He fires. Taking a deep shot and just sails it into the arms of one of the Florida cheerleaders.
I think that pressure got back there and got in his face. I couldn't see who it was, but he threw it. Kind of got to him.
Trips bunch to the top. Dale under center, drops back, finds his man wide open, fighting for the first down. And Babineau's going to get another Tony 10, 3rd and inches.
Yeah, Tony 10 there. You see what they do here.
Three receivers to the top. Dale drop back, finds his man wide open on a sit down route. Ryan Hall for 8 yards.
They learned from the last time with that 3rd down, not to run with Cash. That D-line from Florida scared them, and they ended up throwing it there. Good play.
We're being told by our producers that both LSU and Florida are using the same offensive playbook as McLean gets the handoff. Broken tackle, fighting for yards. They're both using the Boise State playbook.
Ah, very interesting. So this is just a battle of the Boise State playbook.
It's a mirror image. Who can run it better? Three receivers to the top. Dale under center. Taking his time. Called an audible. Drops back. Hands off to McLean. McLean lowers the shoulder and then gets walloped, but it is a first down for the Tigers, nearing goal to go.
Good run there from McLean. Good audible, seeing what he saw and changing it to a run.
Tight end to the bottom of the screen. Two receivers to the top. I formation. Dale. Hands off to McLean again. This time, McClain is met in the backfield. Even with the extra blockers, he can't get back to the line of scrimmage. Randall White, his second TFL.
Yeah, Randall White just getting in the backfield with I wouldn't say with ease, but he's getting back there when he needs to, and he's making big plays.
3 receivers bunched to the top. Dale under center. Drops back. He's looking, fires, finds his man, knocked out at the last minute. Good play by the Florida defense.
Great play from Florida there. This defense, man, they bend a little bit. Let's see if they break.
2 receivers to the top, 2 to the bottom. Dale under center. Motions the tight end out to a receiver, calling his audibles. Drops back, he's looking, he fires, finds a man wide open. That's a catch on Sundays. Touchdown, J.J. Lang.
Good play there. I think it was a comeback route. He just beat his corner and it's just wide open.
Yeah, that was one-on-one coverage. J.J. Lang versus the corner. Great throw by Dale on the outside to where his guy could get it, and it was an easy pitch and catch touchdown. Now, Florida started the game with the ball. They got about 4.5 minutes here to get something going, so that way they don't let LSU double dip. Okay, if you're Florida, it's a 2-score game. Okay, you need something. It doesn't have to be a touchdown, but a touchdown would be great. What do you want to see from the Gators?
Aggressiveness. Like, don't the dink, like you said, the dink and dunk works if you're on schedule. You have to play a little off schedule here. You can't go with that stuff. You gotta go with some deep shots maybe, or run the clock down.
Schmidt hands off to King for his best carry of the day for 6 yards, sets up 2nd and 4.
Great run there from King right down the middle.
2 tight ends set, 2 receivers to the bottom. Schmidt under center, takes the snap, 2-step drop, finds his man. Wide open is his tight end, Ricky Lewis, first catch of the day for 10 yards, or second catch of the day, 10 yards, first down Gators.
Good catch there from Ricky Lewis. This is a drive that they need. That's the first down in a couple of possessions. This is definitely what they need. They need to keep going.
2 to the top, 2 to the bottom. Schmidt drops back. He's got all day. He's looking. He fires it into tough coverage, and somehow Dylan Reed comes down with that ball.
It was almost 3 white jerseys there, and he was the 1 blue jersey, and he came down with the ball.
2 tight end set, motion the fullback. Hands off to the running back. Met in the backfield, tries to get what he can, but Aaron King loses a yard, sets up 3rd and 6.
Kuma Hunter is having a game right now. He's just getting there. He's making great tackles, being everywhere.
Reading the chat, Levi, I don't see the Clemson Tigers out there on the field. I see the LSU Tigers. 3 receivers to the bottom. Schmidt in the shotgun, takes the snap, looking, dumps it off to his running back. He's got some room to get there, breaks a tackle, but just short of the first down. Is this a spot that Florida goes for it?
Oh, well, they've got our answer. I was going to say yes, but, I guess they felt like they can maybe hold them here and get better field position.
Yeah, I mean, the way my offense has been playing today against, like, if I'm the Florida Gators, that's not a spot that I punt. We got us into a 4th and 1. I'm going for it. It doesn't have to be a deep shot, but I'm going to go for it.
You have to. I feel like that was the one spot where you had a really good chance and you were in good position.
3 receivers to the top. Dale takes the snap, finds his man on a drag route, missed tackle, broken tackle, and Bryson Holman with the Tony 10 sets up 2nd and inches.
Good strong running there after the catch.
1 tight end set to the top, offset eye. Dale under center sends the receiver in motion, hands off to the receiver on the jet, cuts up immediately, but he gets the 3 yards for the first down. J.J. Lang.
Fast play. But definitely he got upfield and got the first down.
2 receivers to the bottom, 1 to the top. I formation. Dale under center. Hands off to McClain. He's got a lane. He's got blockers. No one's touching him. 16-yard gain nearing Florida territory. First down LSU.
Big gain there for Cade McClain. He's slowly but surely having himself a game here.
Now, I know I'm not as athletic as these kids on the field, but I feel like I could have gotten 5 yards on that run. That was a big hole.
It was a big hole. What's a big hole?
3 receivers to the bottom. Dale under center. Motion the tight end to the top, 2x2 set. Rolls out, fires right away, and Arthur Wilson probably should have had an interception there.
Hit him right in the chest. I don't think he was ready for it. I think it just kind of like hit him. He was like, oh.
2 receivers to the top, 2 to the bottom. Florida bringing pressure. Dale drops back. He's got all day. Finds a man wide open. First down, Tigers. Ryan Hall on the catch. He's over 50 yards on the day.
Good catch there from Ryan Hall. Yeah, they sent pressure and they picked it up well and gave him enough time to find him.
Empty set, 3 to the bottom, 2 to the top. Dale drops back, finds his man, and it is broken up. Good play by the Florida defense.
Great play there.
2 receivers to the bottom, 2 to the top. Back off set to the right. Dale in the shotgun. Takes the snap. He's looking. He fires, finds his back. McClain breaks a tackle, gets 6 yards to set up a 3rd and manageable.
There goes Cade again.
They're feeding him, man. He's their workhorse right now. 3 receivers to the bottom. 3 receivers to the bottom, 1 to the top. Back off set to the right. Dale drops back, finds McClain on a screen, and that one's going nowhere, and that one might bump LSU out of field goal range.
That brings us 4th and 7.
We have an update from Twitch. 4-yard touchdown pass for Michigan State. 13-10. Michigan lead with 1:16 left in the second.
And like I said, it pushed them out of field goal range, but LSU's more confident than Florida. 2x2 set. Dale in the shotgun. Back off set to the left. He's going to bleed this clock a little bit. And he's going to make sure that if they don't convert here, Florida is not going to have a whole lot of time. So we're probably going to see a snap under 40 seconds. Or
Yeah, definitely.
Just above 40 seconds. Sometimes math is hard too.
That touchdown was to the Marcus White, by the way.
Dale dropping back, looking, fires deep downfield, and it is intercepted by the Gators. He's got blockers, and that is the first turnover of the day for the Tigers. JJ on the interception for the Florida defense.
JJ with a great play there, just high pointing the ball before the receiver could and getting to it. Maybe somebody in the comments said it before I could. I was like, maybe you count that as an arm punt, but you know,
that's a very short arm punt if that's an arm punt. 2x3 set. Schmidt drops back, looking, finds his back out of the backfield. Aaron King for 5 yards. If you're Florida and you're trying to get points, you got to go faster. But the fact that they're not in hurry up, I feel like they're content taking this into the half.
I think if you're Florida, you consider this maybe a win of a half, if so, because it is. You only let them score 14 points when you're a very heavy underdog, and you are supposed to be down what people would say a lot more.
Let's see. Yeah, they're not going to. Oh, they are snapping it. 3 receivers to the top, 2 to the bottom. Fires down to the bottom, and that's just a stat pattern. That's just that's just to look a little bit prettier on the stats. We are at the end of the first half. LSU leads Florida 14-3. You are watching the CFSL on PX1 Sports. Tank, I know we want to call it a win of a half for Florida simply because they're quote unquote not down by as much as we thought they would be, but there was a lot to be desired. We saw a decent drive from their offense that ended up in the field goal, but there's just been nothing else. No,
really nothing. Like, I mean, the defense has really, as you see these sacks that are shown, like the defense in itself, they've been very, 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 in their face, in Florida's face, but I mean, in LSU's face. But I mean, if you're Florida, your offense has to do something. Like, if you're a defensive player, I don't know how you go in the locker room and look at your offense and look and be like, man, you guys are really helping us. Like, it doesn't seem like they are, and that's the bad part.
I mean, you look at these first half stats. I mean, yeah, LSU's leading Florida in the passing yards. -4 rushing yards for Florida is not good. Time of possession in favor of LSU, but LSU's got the turnover. I mean, these stats, yes, they're in favor of LSU, but it's not like LSU's just absolutely dominating this game. Florida is still in it.
No, it doesn't. And even if you look at it, it's just, you would think maybe and truly like it was a favorite. Like, LSU was the heavy favorite in this game. You would expect them to have maybe a little bit more yards, maybe a little bit more rushing, passing and rushing yards. But I mean, the time of possession is a very big thing where you're just like, okay, well, that you can see who has the ball, and they're not. And the thing is, Florida's letting them have these long drives, and they're not letting them score, but they're still giving them these long drives, which is lowering their time of possession to maybe let their offense cook a little bit more.
Now, if you're LSU, we talk a lot about Florida. What do we want to see from the LSU offense in the second half?
Dominate. Show us why you're the number 3 team in or not the top 5. Yeah, in the top 5 team. Show us why. This is a Florida team that isn't supposed to be that good. The defense, is showing you that they're better than you think they are. So you have to prove it to them that you're better than them.
I formation. Dale under center. Hands off to McClain. Stiff arms. Gets 4 yards on first down. 2nd and 6 coming up.
Update from Twitch: 2-yard touchdown run from Terrell Collins in Michigan. For Michigan, they lead 20-10 with 8 seconds left in the first half.
So I was looking at the stats on the bottom line here, and LSU was only favored by 10.5. So the bettors seem to think that this game it's on track.
It is. It really is.
2 receivers to the top, 2 to the bottom. Dale fires to the top. Had the catch, and the defender broke it up. Great play by the Florida defender.
Might want to see a little bit more zip on the ball from Dale there.
Yeah, a little too much air on that one. Needed to get it there with some pop. 2 receivers to the bottom, 2 to the top. Dale drops back, finds his running back out of the backfield. Broken tackle. McClain got 8, needed 6. First down, Tigers.
There he goes again, that workhorse.
Yeah, if you're LSU, he needs to be touching the ball. McClain does almost every down.
Really, he's getting you a lot of your yards now. He looks really nice.
Dale drops back. He's looking, fires it to the bottom of the screen. Probably intentionally threw it into the stands because he had no intention of having that one be a turnover.
No, it didn't. No, he didn't.
3 receivers to the bottom. Dale under center. Drops back. He's looking. Fires to the top of the screen. Has a man wide open. J.J. Lang, 12 yards. First down, LSU.
Great play there from J.J. Lang. Good catch.
Three receivers to the bottom. Back offset to the right. 1 receiver to the top. Dale in the shotgun. Takes the snap. He's looking. Fires it to the bottom of the screen. Finds his man wide open. Missed tackle. Broken tackle. And Babineau gets another 15. Pushing LSU near the red zone.
Babineau just a great catch and run. Good block from J.J. Lang there to get him out on the outside.
I mean, even if you look at LSU's offense and you look at Florida's offense, they're running the same playbook. LSU is perfecting this dink and dunk strategy because it's nothing big downfield. It's 15 yards. It's 20 yards. 3 receivers to the bottom. Dale finds a man wide open, lowers his shoulder, and Nasir Pope, 24-yard touchdown. LSU back in the end zone.
That's how you go and get a touchdown, Mr. Nasir Pope. Good way to put the shoulder down and just get in there. It's just you had the will and the want to get in that touchdown yourself.
Yeah, and that was a little 3-yard out route by Pope that he said, you know what, this isn't where I need to be. Rerouted himself upfield, lowered his shoulder, got those last 3 yards by himself, and puts LSU up by 3 scores.
Said we was in the weight room.
All right. Florida has been, we said it multiple times, captain check down. They've had a lot of missed opportunities. Can we even expect them to start taking some deep shots here, or is that even in the playbook?
I mean, if they're running the same playbook as LSU and this is what they look like, it has to be some. It has to be maybe some in there that they just have to. They have to put something up on this board on this drive. If they don't, it could get very ugly very fast.
Yeah, we're into the 3rd quarter now, and this LSU defense has only allowed just over 100 yards. If you're Florida, you need something, and you need it now. 3 receivers to the top. Motion the tight end to the bottom. Schmidt in the shotgun. Drops back. Finds a screen pass. Finds his man wide open. He's got blockers. And Aaron King stiff arms for 12 yards. That's what you wanted on first down for Florida.
Great play call there to get them the first down. Let's see if they can keep continuing this momentum.
3 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom, back offset to the left. Schmidt. And they ran the exact play again, and LSU saw it out. Jack Schmidt aired it out 50 yards downfield, so no one could catch it. second down.
Maybe got a little greedy there with the play calling. Saw what they liked the first time and went with it again.
Schmidt in the shotgun, three receivers to the bottom, drops back. He's looking. He's got all day. He's paying his taxes. Fires it downfield into coverage. Questionable throw by Jack Schmidt right there.
Yeah, it's been a couple of them that's been a little questionable. LSU's defense holding Florida to 0-6 on third down here.
Three receivers to the top. Schmidt the shotgun, drops back, fires it downfield, has a man. Brandon Webb in tight coverage, 21 yards, first down, Gators.
The sticky tack on his hands. He can't drop the ball.
I mean, you got Jack Schmidt overthrowing guys, and then Brandon Webb says, dude, just give me the ball. Just put it in my vicinity, and I'm coming with it.
Just throw me the ball. That's all he has to do. Just throw me the ball.
Three receivers to the bottom, one to the top. Schmidt drops back. He's looking, fires, finds his tight end. 8-yard gain on first down. Sets up 2nd and 2. Ricky Lewis on the catch.
Good catch there from Ricky Lewis.
Tight end to the bottom of the screen. Offset I. Two receivers. Tight end in motion. Schmidt under center. Play action. Going to get pressured. Going to get hit. Needs to throw it. Fumble. And Marshall Palmer saves Florida. I'm not sure if Schmidt wasn't already down when that ball came out.
I was thinking that. I was thinking maybe his knee touched and or maybe he would put the ball down. Might get a review here.
Oh, I think that last frame was pretty clear.
Yeah, he got stripped.
Yeah, that'll stand. 3rd and 1 coming up for the Gators. I formation, tight end to the bottom, two receivers to the top. LSU walking up backers. They're sending pressure. And Ronnie Watkins gets the 1-yard rush. His first carry of the day. First down, Florida.
No, they gave him 4th and inches. They gave him a Tony. They gave him a Tony inch. Oh wow,
I'm calling first down. Feeling he got. I thought he was well in front of him.
He cleaned. No, I'm pretty sure he cleared the. He got over the line.
Wow. Okay. That's a home field spot.
Yeah.
I formation, handoff to McLean, lowers his shoulder, 3 yards, 2nd and 7 coming up.
That's wild. That's one that'll hurt for a while for Florida, especially if LSU scores on this drive.
Yeah, but if you're Florida, it's 4th and inches, you're down by 3 scores. That's when you got to go for it. Dale drops back. Finds his man wide open. Ryan Hall for 21 yards. Yeah, if you're Florida, nothing has gone your way on the offensive side of the ball, and you finally get something going, and they need to go for it.
You're right there. You really just got the first down. And if anything, you with a blitz, you really could have you might have been able to run the same play again and got the same result.
And it's not like it was a 4th and 5, 4th and 6. It was inches. Dale drops back, empty set, finds his man. Ryan Hall for 13 yards, and LSU right back into Florida territory. Eyes on the end zone again.
Ryan Hall is having a really good. You've called his name a lot. It's sneaky good. 83 yards on 6 catches.
2 tight ends to the bottom of the screen. I formation. Hand off to McLean. Breaks the first tackle. Doesn't break the second. 2nd and 7 for coming up.
He's averaging 4 yards a carry, 48 yards. It's going to be. He gets more. I feel like he's going to break one here pretty soon.
3 receivers to the top, motion 1 to the bottom. Dale under center, drops back, immediately fires, finds a man, broken tackle. Bryson Holman for 7 yards, sets up 3rd and 1.
Good catch there in traffic. Good way to hang on to it.
3 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom. Dale under center, McLean behind him. Drops back, he's looking. Fires it deep downfield and out of bounds. Good coverage by the Florida defense. LSU forced a punt.
Good work by Florida's defense to definitely, revenge that offense for that 4th and 1 spot, that 3rd and 1 spot. So Offense, go back out here, do what you did that drive, and maybe if you get in that spot again, go for it. Do not put the ball away.
We've been calling for them to go for these 4th downs since the second quarter, and clearly they don't listen to us. Trips to the bottom of the screen, Schmidt in shotgun. He's looking, he dumps it off to his halfback, stays in bounds, turns upfield. Aaron King for 4 yards to set up 2nd and 6.
Definitely good play by Aaron King. Aaron King is another the opposite running back. He's having a good game. He's maybe not rushing wise, but out the backfield catching, it's been okay.
2-by-2 set. Schmidt in the shotgun, hands off to the running back. Delayed draw, broken tackle. Aaron King 2 yards. Christopher Smith in chat. AI is super conservative. There was a game last night, the A&M Alabama game, and this one hits home for me because A&M is my team. Alabama was leading 4th and 8, and the AI went for it and scored a touchdown on us.
Oh, that's just rude. That was rude. Why?
Exactly. As Jack Schmidt with the incompletion on 3rd down for another Florida punt. Florida's defense has done just about all you can expect them to do, and this offense has just let them down time and again as Dakota Cyrus gets walloped on the return, letting out some frustration on that one.
Oh my gosh. But again, Florida, you went out here again and you just, you got to do something. This defense has to be tired. They just have to be tired.
2-by-2 set. Dale fires to the top of the screen, broken up at the top of the route. Again, Dale gets it to his man, but it's a rainbow pass, gives the DBs time to get there.
Got to get some more zip on it. It's that play is there if he just zips the ball to him.
2-by-2 set. Dale in the shotgun. Play action to the running back. He's looking. He's taking another shot downfield. Rainbow pass. Intercepted by the Florida defender. Their 2nd of the game.
Oh, wow. This Florida defense, again, will not go away. They just won't stop nagging Bo Dale and that LSU offense. Let's see if this Florida offense can do anything.
And that was Arthur Wilson on the interception, the senior corner. He's trying to get his team back in it.
Yeah,
I formation set. Schmidt under center takes the snap, and Aaron King is met in the backfield by a plethora of LSU defenders. 2nd and 12 coming up.
This offense is going to give me a headache. It's just I can't tell you what Florida wants to do right now. I really can't.
2 receivers to the top, 2 to the bottom. Schmidt the shotgun. Hands off to King again. Broken tackle. Didn't get back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 13. This defense sets them up with an interception, and we see run for loss, run for loss. We don't know what this Florida offense is trying to do tonight.
You don't. You really can't. You can't. And now we're at 1 of 9 on 3rd down conversions. This is just it's working like you need something here.
The receivers to the bottom of the screen, throws it up, and Jace Carter with the deflection. 4th and long for the Florida Gators, forced to punt. I think the only thing that you can say that's a positive about this is that, in theory, this punt flips field position. And it definitely flips field position when they can't even field the punt. LSU is backed up deep.
Oh, wow. That's the plus. Now they're backed up deep. Maybe they're not on safety watch, but if they get a sack here, they might be able to put them on safety watch.
3 receivers to the bottom. Dale drops back, finds his man wide open on the drag route. Bryson home at 11 yards, 1st down Tigers.
Definitely not what you wanted there, but Florida's gonna just have to maybe defense, like I said, they're gonna have to lock in again.
It's on the defense now. I mean, this offense, they're not doing anything, so the defense has to take it in their own hands and maybe get a pick 6 or a scoop and score fumble. Dale dropping back, finds his man. 3-yard gain for Cade McClain, 2nd and 7.
They're starting to key on Cade and Ryan Hall. You can definitely tell.
Jay Fly, I'd fight the OC for these play calls. I'll tell you what, watching this game, it's like Vietnam flashbacks for me, because my offensive coordinator in high school would call quarterback draw run plays on 3rd and 20, thinking he was the next coming of the best offensive coordinators. So I'm all too accustomed to inept offensive play calls.
I've had some bad play callers over the years, so I know.
Dale hands off to McClain. McClain gets 11 yards up near midfield. First down, Tigers.
That was a great handoff from Bo Dale. I thought it was a pump fake. Fooled me as the broadcaster. That was a great handoff.
Trips bunch to the top. Dale under center. He's looking. Finds his man on a comeback route. Ryan Hall, 7 yards, steps out of bounds. 2nd and 3.
Ryan Hall with another great catch.
2 receivers to the top, 2 to the bottom. McClain flanks Dale to the right. Dale in the shotgun. Hands off to McClain, cuts it back upfield, but met immediately by the Florida defenders. 3rd and 2.
It's like I said, they're keying in on him. They're making sure McClain isn't getting as many yards as he was in that first half.
2 receivers to the top, 2 to the bottom. Back offset to the left. Dale in the shotgun. Hands it off to the back. Lowers his shoulder. Warren Patterson gets 4 yards. First down, LSU.
That could run it back showing he has some power with him and getting those tough yards and getting that first down.
We love some walk-on love. 2 receivers to the top, 2 backs flank Dale either side. Calling his audibles. Play action. He's looking. Finds his man on the drag route. Broken tackle. Bryson Holman another 7 yards. 2nd and 3.
These wide receivers are eating tonight. There might be little short dink and dunk plays, but they are getting their catches in here and there. Randall White's having a game himself too.
I formation. Dale under center. Hands it off to the walk-on again. Lowers his shoulder. Another 3 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
He's getting good yardage here. He's going at 3rd and 1. Maybe you give it to him again and see if he gets you the first down.
2 receivers to the top, 2 to the bottom. Dale in the shotgun. And that is going to do it for the end of the 3rd quarter. Get your 4s up in chat. It is 21-3, LSU over Florida. Don't go anywhere to miss this finish. You are watching the CFSL on PX1 Sports on YouTube. We're looking at a 3rd and short for the LSU Tigers. Florida badly needs a stop here. 3 receivers to the top. Dale drops back. Florida bringing pressure. Hit as he throws, and the receiver is wide open. Broken tackle. 2 broken tackles. J.J. Lang down to the 15 for the Tigers. First down, LSU.
J.J. Lang getting over 50 yards. Like I said, these wide receivers are eating. Bo Dale getting hit as he thrown, but still delivering. Good catch, good run after the catch.
Yeah, if you're Dale, you know you're fixing to get hit. Florida's bringing some pressure, and that was a great just hang in there, take the hit, get the play. 2 tight ends to the top of the screen. Offset eye, motion the fullback across. Hand off to McClain. Or Warren Patterson, excuse me. The walk-on's getting some more love.
The walk, I'm telling you, man, he's getting him. He's doing what he needs to do tonight.
We love it when the walk-ons get a lot of love. 3 receivers to the bottom of the screen. Dale under center. Pitch to the running back. I think that's the walk-on again. Shoves off a man. Oh, that's Cade McClain. Cade McClain shoves off a man and loses a yard.
Hey, man, they can't look. They keyed in on McClain, but they haven't keyed in on that backup. You can tell.
Put the walk-on back in. He's getting positive yards.
Yes, got to put the walk-on back in.
2 receivers to the top, 2 to the bottom. Back offset to the right. Dale in the shotgun. Takes the snap. He's looking. Finds the man in the back of the end zone. A little bit of a toe tap. Ryan Hall for the touchdown as LSU is in the end zone again.
Good catch there. Good toe drag swag from Ryan Hall in the back of the end zone.
Yeah, LSU's offense, I mean, it hasn't been elite by any means. They've done exactly what they need to do, but this Florida defense just has to be fed up with the offense. They have been on the field a lot today. They haven't stopped LSU. They've done their best to contain them, but there's nothing to show for it for the Gator offense.
No, I mean, if you're a defensive player, you get on the bus and you guys are okay with yourself, but you just have this eye at the offense like, man, what are you doing? Really and truly.
And we saw one of the greatest comebacks in CFSL history last night as Oregon came back over Penn State. If you're Florida, your comeback needed to start a quarter ago, but it's better late than never. as Schmidt hands off to King. King met at the line of scrimmage, but fights for 7 yards, 2nd and 3.
Good run from King there. It looked like he's got a lot of fight in him, so he's definitely trying to show that he's trying to win that game for them.
Empty set. Schmidt in the shotgun. 3 to the top, 2 to the bottom. Pump fakes. He's dropping back. Finds a man wide open. Jace Jones Jr. 4 yards on the catch. First down, Gators.
Triple J and Double J on the Gators. Just noticed that.
2 receivers to the top, 2 to the bottom. Back flank Schmidt to the right. Takes the snap. Fires downfield. Finds a man. Brandon Webb with another catch. 9 yards, 2nd and 1.
Those hands, man. He can't drop anything. Give him the ball if you're Jack Schmidt.
3 receivers bunched to the bottom. Schmidt in the shotgun. Drops back. Fires. Finds a man. And that one is incomplete. Intended for Duke Hancock. 3rd and 1.
Yeah. If you're Florida here, this is 4-down territory. So if you don't get it here, you will go for it on 4th down.
3 receivers to the bottom. Running a screen pass. Dumps it off to the back. He's got a lot of space. Aaron King, 14 yards, well into LSU territory. First down, Gators.
Great call there.
3 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom. Motion the tight end. Schmidt in the shotgun. Takes the snap. He's looking, fires it downfield, has a man wide open. Jace Jones Jr. 20 yards as Florida is approaching a goal to go.
Look at Florida. I got an update from Twitch. 7-yard TD run for Cole Mantell. Michigan State closes the lead to 23-17 with 7:41 in the 4th. That's going to be a great ending to that game.
Michigan State's looking for their first win on the season.
Michigan State, look, hey, Michigan State, those are my guys over there, Drake and Cole.
2 receivers to the top, 2 to the bottom. Schmidt the shotgun, hands off to King. King's got a hole, lowers his shoulder, reaches forward for the first down. It's 1st and goal, Gators.
King is having himself a drive here. He's showing you he wants to show you what he wants to give the defense at least something that they're not mad at him.
Heavy set for Florida. 3 tight ends. Schmidt under center. Motions 1 tight end. He's calling his audibles. Takes the snap. He drops back. Fires it out of the back of the end zone. The offense looked confused. There was motions by some guys that probably shouldn't have been motioned, and as soon as he took that snap, he fired it.
Definitely looked like they didn't have the right play maybe.
High formation handoff to Ronnie Watkins as Florida is into the end zone for the first time tonight. Ronnie Watkins, a walk-on as well. We're getting some walk-on love tonight.
Might be walk-on Thursdays. Look at the walk-ons getting some love tonight. Good run from Ronnie Watkins to the outside and getting Florida on the board.
Just over 6 minutes left. It is an 18-point game. A little too early to start thinking about onside for Florida, but if you're Florida, a defensive stop needs to be paramount. You need a 3 and out. You need an interception, a sack fumble, something.
Something that gets you something big. You need a big play here. You need big plays. You need 3 and outs. You need something to get you back into this game. You see that your offense can score touchdowns. Now it's up to you to really just play the same defense that you've been playing.
2-by-2 set. Dale takes the snap, hands off to McLean, and McLean lowers his shoulder for a first down, 11-yard run. Tigers moving.
McLean wants that 100. He got 6 minutes to do it.
Well, they're going to be feeding him. They're going to try and bleed this clock. 3 receivers to the top. Dale in the shotgun. McLean flanks him. Dale takes the snap. He's looking. Finds McLean over the middle. 3-yard reception, 2nd and 7.
Good way to feed him over the middle. If you want to run this clock out, just keep letting it run.
3 receivers to the bottom. Or 2 tight ends set. 2 receivers to the bottom. Back behind Dale. Dale drops back. Fires. Out of bounds. He had a man in the flat. Could have had a first down. It is 3rd and 7.
Yeah, weird play there from Dale. Just missed his receiver.
2 receivers to the top. 2 to the bottom. Back behind Dale. Dale under center. Motion the tight end to the top. Dale drops back. He's looking. He's firing deep downfield. Has a man wide open. Walking touchdown. Ryan Hall, 57 yards.
You could just the line with all these catches. You could feel he was going to have a big one, and that's it right there, right over the top. Not something you wanted if you're Florida, but great play from Ryan Hall.
I mean, if you're LSU and you're doing all of these dink and dunks and you're running the ball and you're setting Florida up to where it's, yeah, we're just going to run the clock out. And then, hey, we're going to run a 9 route, go get it. That's a great play call by the Tigers.
Great play call. Just to if you were trying to put the nail in the coffin right then and there would be it.
And LSU is back up by 25 points. That is a 4-score game. Even if you get touchdowns and 2-point conversions, it's still 4 scores. And Florida's going to get the ball back just over 5 minutes left.
If you're Florida, I think you still just need to keep going.
Breaks it to the outside on the kick return. And A.J. Van Gurk has had a very quiet night, but it's been effective in the punt returns and the kick returns. He's had a really good showing. It hasn't been a big, flashy 90-yard return as you see these LSU offensive highlights, but he's done what he's needed to do to set the Florida offense up.
He's definitely had Florida in great field position on multiple possessions. He's had a good game.
Empty set, 3 receivers to the bottom. Schmidt fires wide open over the middle, 35-30, and Kevon Neely, 34 yards, first reception of the game, first down Gators.
Kevon Neely right over the middle, wide open, good catch, and a good run after the catch.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Florida, you kind of look at what's going on right now and what happened last drive and question, where was this all game?
Really and truly, that's what you really want to know. What is now awakening this offense?
2 receivers to the bottom, 2 to the top. Schmidt looking, doesn't have anything open, fires it into the stands, live to play another down.
Gave a nice kid out there a souvenir.
He's so thoughtful. 3 receivers to the bottom of the screen. Schmidt in the shotgun. Calls an audible, drops back. He's looking. LSU bringing a corner blitz. Florida taking a shot. And it is caught on the sideline. A little bit of a toe tap by Duke Hancock for his first catch of the game.
Good hands there from Duke Hancock on the sideline. Very, very tight coverage. Good throw from Jack Smith to throw it to where only his receiver could get it. This is a great play overall from Florida there.
Florida knocking on the door of the end zone. 3 receivers bunched to the bottom. Schmidt in the shotgun. Takes the snap. He's looking. Fires it off to his back out of the backfield, and that is going nowhere. 3-yard loss on the play, 2nd and 13.
Yeah, maybe wanted to lead him out more, but Akuma Hunter was just out there just waiting on him to catch it.
Yeah, I mean, I understand what you're trying to do if you're Schmidt, get it to your back out of the backfield, and maybe he can make something happen, but Hunter was a heat-seeking missile on that play. 3 receivers to the bottom. Schmidt in the shotgun takes the snap. He's looking. Fires it down. Has the man wide open. Kevon Neely's second catch of the drive gets it to 3rd and 9.
Yeah, good play. 3rd and 9. You don't want a field goal here. If this is 4-down territory, so if you get it to maybe 3rd and 4th and 4, anything there, you definitely want to.
Screen pass on 3rd down, and the walk-on Ronnie Watkins is going nowhere. 4th and 12. You got to go for it at this point. It doesn't matter how far it is.
You definitely have to. He definitely should have just let that one hit the ground. Have to have a little bit more awareness. Maybe you can slip the walk-on. Can't really be against him.
3 receivers bunched to the bottom. Schmidt in the shotgun. Takes the snap. He's looking. LSU bringing a little pressure. Danson fires it into the end zone, and then it's intercepted by the LSU defender. Not what you want to do. Willie Davis on the interception. LSU is striking distance of finishing this one.
Maybe you take the field goal if that's what you were going to get. That was definitely a bad play from Jack Schmidt, but he threw it in a double coverage. Good play by the LSU defense to catch it.
Dale drops back, finds it to his man out of the backfield. Babineau for 6 yards. I mean, if you're Florida, if it's early 3rd quarter, that's a bad throw. You're down 25 points with 4 minutes left. You had to take a shot. It just didn't fall your way. That was probably the nail in the coffin for the Gators. Dale under center, drops back, fires, finds his man in the flat. Babineau with another catch. Tries to lower his shoulder, goes nowhere. 6-yard reception, 1st down Tigers.
having a really good game too. Bodell having an amazing game tonight. Definitely been able to spread the ball to all of his receivers.
And now we are in shoe clock mode. It is just going to be a whole healthy dose of Cade McClain as he's still not down here, but gets back to the line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10.
And he doesn't want to lose any yards. I definitely thought he was in the backfield, but got right back to the line of scrimmage.
Dale under center, I formation. Takes the snap, hands off to McClain. McClain up the middle, met, 6-yard gain, 3rd and 4.
Good 6-yard run there from McClain. Good heavy running. Definitely want to chew the clock here if you're LSU. Just get set and sit here for a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, Florida's not even using their timeouts. They've conceded this game at this point. We're gonna see a little bit of a manual shoe clock by Dale, trying to get somebody to jump off sides.
Maybe we get something here.
2 receivers to the top, 2 to the bottom. Back flanks Dale to his left. Dale takes the snap. He's looking, fires it downfield, has a man wide open. Bryson Holman, 7 yards, 1st down. That will effectively end it.
Definitely didn't want him to get out of bounds, but you wanted to get that 1st down to basically end that game.
I feel like Dale only threw that to get over the 400-yard mark.
Yeah, you know, he had to boost his ego a little bit.
Yeah, he told his coaches that, hey, I'm 6 yards away from 400. Can I get one more pass? And he got a 7-yarder. He's happy.
Yeah, Cade McClain with over 100 all-purpose yards, 83 rushing yards.
This should be the last play of the game as McClain takes the handoff, breaks a tackle, giving it a good effort to get up to the century mark, but he's going to come up just shy. 1st down, Tigers. Tank, give me a recap. What did we see tonight from LSU?
We saw a LSU team come out and show you that what their offense would be. We saw that Florida defense that was very strong, definitely could win them some games. Haven't done it this season, but it's definitely the offense has to keep them, you know. The defense for LSU, their D-line is insane. Absolutely crazy. They're getting in Jack Smith's face all game to disrupt him. Definitely something that won them this game.
Yeah, and if you're LSU, you took care of business at home. You're a top 5 team. You beat a team that you should have beat very handily. Start to finish, this is exactly what LSU needed. It's not exactly what Florida would like. Hopefully Florida can get something going for next week and finish the season on a high note. Not entirely sure if they're mathematically eliminated for the playoffs, but they're getting pretty close. Thank you to our executive producer tonight, Mike Peters, and our associate producer, Austin Crow, and my broadcast partner, Tank Monday, as we look at the player of the game. And on behalf of our broadcast crew, I am Cade Padgett, and you've been watching the CFSL on PX1 Sports on YouTube, and we will see you back in about a half hour for this game. Who do we have coming up on the docket? We have Syracuse and Miami coming up on YouTube. Go get you some drinks, go get you some stretches, get you a snack, and settle back in for what should be a great ACC battle between Syracuse and Miami.